And we should now be live. Good evening, everyone. I'm just going to double check everything's working correctly. It is. Excellent. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the usual Sunday Triclaw stream. How are you all doing? Hello, Monster. I'm doing okay. How are you? Joshua, you're not having a good week. I'm sorry to hear that. What's been going on? I know King Giga and I think this Berenson is also in chat, but do say hello if you are there. I'll give people a few minutes to come join in before we get started on anything too heavily. And the sun is rising as well on, what is it, 4678b? Something like that. I forgot the name of this planet. Hello, Jurassic Nation. Welcome to the stream. And yes, today I thought we would go back to playing some Subnautica because as much as I love dinosaurs and Jurassic World Evolution 2, you know, I have to keep having regular breaks so I don't get too bored. So Subnautica is that break for me. Plus, people seem to be enjoying our playthrough. I have not seen... Oh no, I have seen the new Chaos Theory trailer, King Giga. But I'll be honest with you now, the amount of interest I have in Camp Cretaceous Chaos Theory could not be measured with the most powerful telescopes known to man. Oh, you're still grieving over your Nana. Grief is an awful thing to go through, Joshua. You have my sympathy. It's one of those things that takes a while. But yeah, you have my sympathy, Joshua. Hello, Turbo Soul. So yes, things off screen, things have improved. I'll show you the outside first of all. So the base has expanded a little bit. We have an extra room. But the biggest area where it's expanded is the garden outside. So I'm starting to grow the plants that we're going to be making use of through this playthrough. The creep vines, the gel sacks, the spiked horn grasses, etc. Oh, you're off to college? Oh, well, good luck. I hope it all goes okay. We have also expanded the power production of the solar panels. But the additional room on our base here is for a bioreactor. So the bioreactor is currently going through acid mushrooms because they give quite a good amount of power. And this is doing quite a good job of keeping the base going. I've also stabilized things a bit in terms of our food and drink production. So our drink production or our water production is going well. We have everything neatly organized here. Hello, sarcastically. Yeah, everything is neatly organized here. So water, organic materials, quartz, gold, silver, and I went off screen and did a bunch of gathering of materials, so we won't have to do much about that. We've also got a radio in here. We've got battery chargers in here. And in here we have step 1 of our regenerative food production. So this is literally just our food at the moment in here. Peepers and boomerang fish. Eventually we will have plants primarily, because what we want to be doing really is getting to the stage where we can create these nutrient blocks and things, but we need to do a bit more exploration before we get that far. We've also got some new technology down in the bottom tabs. An oxygen link, meaning I can carry as many oxygen tanks as I like, so there's plenty of oxygen, as you can see at the side. And while I was out and about scavenging, I discovered a time capsule in which I found a thermoblade and a stasis rifle too, which is very helpful because the stasis rifle is one of the few weapons we have to protect ourselves with, and we also have a compass to aid in our exploration. Today's jobs is primarily to go around and explore the multiple shipwrecks that are around the map, basically, and also to try to improve the amount of material, the amount of research we've got. There are a few very important base structures that we need to kind of unlock, which we can only unlock by exploring more of the map. So that is the task primarily for today. What I am going to do is I am going to grab our water. I'm going to drink a couple of waters just so we can have a prolonged period off base, and I'm also gonna eat a couple of fish so we're full up on that, and then we will go exploring. Jurassic Mation, what animal would you swim with in the Mesozoic? It could be Triassic, Jurassic, or Cretaceous. Ooh, that's an interesting question. Okay, Jurassic Mation, I have a couple of questions about that. By swim with, do you mean like you actually have to be swimming with them? Or would you allow something like a shark cage or something? Like, do you actually have to be in open water with them? Or would it be like a shark cage arrangement? Because that would determine my answer.
Welcome aboard Camp Systems Online.
Yes, the modification station and the vehicle upgrade console is what we basically need to go and find. So yeah, we need to go and explore the sparse reef and the mushroom forest. But there are a couple of shipwrecks on the map as well that we need to go through too. As you can see, if I switch to biome here, you can see... So these are all shipwrecks that we haven't yet really gone over and checked and explored fully to make sure they're all completely done and dusted. So, yeah, that's sort of the first thing to do. I'm gonna see if I can go to this one down here, which is like southeast. So over here somewhere. Open water. Okay, then probably I would say either Archelon or probably a smaller species of plesiosaur, like Plesiosaurus, something like that, or ichthyosaurs. Since the risk would be not too bad with them. I mean, I suppose you've got other animals like Leeds ichthyes as a good possibility of an animal as well. Because Leeds ichthyes is just basically a giant fish, so as long as you stay away from its head, you should be okay. Right, what have we got here then? Looks like we've just got fragments of scanner room fragments. See, these fragments of scanner room, not necessarily wanting to do those. They're a good source of titanium, but that's about it. What's this? Sea moth fragments, plenty of titanium. Sea moth fragment. What else is in? What is in here? This. Okay, looks like we found a way in. Okay, we have. We have something we've already got. Battery charger fragment. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
PDA data. Are you going to be playing Subnautica 2? Oh, modification station fragment. Oh, we've now right, okay, we've unlocked one of the big things we need for gameplay, so that's useful. I'm going to have to find somewhere to build that. Battery charger, another modification station fragment. You know, one of the things I am looking for is the power pylons that transmits power from one to the other. I think that door just goes into the room I was already in. So I'm not going to fuss around much with that. So let's head back out. I think that is the whole of that construction. Yeah, because it's not exactly big. So we will mark this one off our map as explored. So there's that one gone. Right, I know for a fact that this area that I haven't like gone over is basically irradiated. So next one is probably... Oh, that wreck we've already gone through as well. I think it might be an idea maybe to head to the sparse reef and see what we can find there, which is directly east. No, west. It would be west, wouldn't it? Yeah, west. Whoops. Getting my compass directions confused. Here is a similar question to what Jurassic Mation asked, but this one is open to chat. Assuming a situation like a shark cage sort of thing, would you be willing to go into a shark cage with, say, a Dunkleosteus or a Kronosaurus or a Mosasaur swimming around? Would you be brave enough to enter a shark cage with them swimming around you? Okay, this looks... Okay, this is the sparse reef. So we're gonna have to be careful about how deep we choose to go, because this is just at the borderline of our depth limits. But if we can get some lighting in here, that should be good. I think that's probably acceptable. Right, what is here? Vehicle upgrade console, there we go.
New blueprint acquired.
So those are the two really important
Blueprint acquired.
elements to find, basically. So really, to get to what I consider the middle game of Subnautica, you need the modification station, you need the vehicle upgrade console. Without them, you are so limited in where you can go and how deep you can go. So we are in the middle game now. But I'm going to continue to sort of explore around this wreck, and then we will go back to base and we will get these bits built and expand our base a little bit. Plenty of torpedo arm fragments lying around. Probably yes, it would be a great story. It would be a great story. It would. I don't think I would. Open in deep water gives me the heebie-jeebies, so no thank you, so sarcastically. And you're watching me play Subnautica. Well, I can only assume that as long as I don't meet anything too big, you'll be fine. Okay. Ah, there is a way in. There is the way in. Okie dokie. Modification station fragment. Not necessary right this minute. Ah, that's a... Is that a power button? No, it's a light stick. I want the power transfer because near where our base is, there is a thermal vent. A bit low on the oxygen. Gonna go and grab some. There's a thermal vent not too far away, and I would love to hook onto that for power, but to transfer it to the base, I need the pylons. I'm just going to move this a little closer. And a bit further down. There we go. Hello, Alex. Despite the dunk being shrunk, it was still a powerful predator not to be messed with, so no. Yes, the Cyclops submarine is based off of Ocean Gate's failed submarine, yes, which is yeah, a bit of an oddity, a bit of a horrible thing, really, but you know, Ocean Gate cannot be trusted. Well, no. It's a horrible tragedy in a long line of tragedies that surround that ship and that shipwreck. And the owner, you know, who decided he knew better than all the experts, he paid for his hubris with his life and took multiple other people with him.
New blueprint acquired.
Hopefully this you know, that event. Oh, a nutrient block. That's some good stuff to find in a box, actually. Reinforced dive suit too. Hopefully this event will, you know, prove to people that if you want to do that sort of dangerous exploratory work, you cannot do it on the cheap. You have to be willing to invest quite a bit of money into doing it safely. And perhaps business should leave the job of exploring shipwrecks to people who are experts in it. Now I'm just imagining everyone on board of the Titan sub hearing abandoned ship playing with the sub explaining. Uber ensign. Okay, it looks like we've got another... Oh, we got the fire suppression system for the Cyclops. That'll be useful to have.
New blueprint acquired.
That's just light stick again. Fragment. Non-functioning telescope. Where does this go? Is this unable to be gotten into? Yeah. Okay. I'm reasonably happy with that amount of exploration. We've expanded our we will expand our capabilities quite a bit. What is that over there, actually? Did I not grab that one? No, I did. It's just still glowing. I wish they would turn off the glow, because it's a bit of a distraction. We can't more substantially explore the sparse reef until we have improved our Cyclops. So let us head back. Where are we? To British territory. Would you put a full-grown megalodon... Would you pet a full-grown megalodon that has not been fed in months? No. No, I would not. And Berenson, I think it would be in bad taste to name our Cyclops and Seamoth anything to do with that tragedy. I'm sure we can come up with some better names. Maybe some dinosaur-related names or something. Ooh! But that fish is dead. The lovely place known as British territory where everyone drinks tea. Well, actually, at the moment, I'm drinking Pepsi and vodka at the moment. So, not tea.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, so I think we will make we will put our modification station, I think. Well, actually, I kind of want to have a separate sort of construction area, so I might kind of build one off to the side. I quite like building bases that are nice places to live. Maybe have it past the power plant. Because the power plant will probably expand with a nuclear power plant or something. So what we'll shift the power plant over there and have the modification station in there. I do need more titanium though. Let's go and grab some. Sea Slug. I love that name. It reminds me actually of one of my favorite starships. Actually, there was an old British sitcom called Red Dwarf back in the 90s, which is a favorite of mine. But they have this little bright green starship shuttlecraft thing called Starbug, which I always thought was a pretty adorable little craft. So yeah, I think calling our Seamorph Sea Slug, I think, is a wonderful idea. Right, let's rebuild our thermal plant, but we're going to build it in here. We are going to have to go and grab some mushrooms for it. But that's okay. Because we're growing them. So, we need to destroy one. That gives us 4. So if we destroy 2, and then we pick the other 5. Whoops. And if we plant these, so 1, 2, 3, 4 planted. Let's pick up the ones that are fully grown and then plant the other spores. There we go. So that refills up that. I think we probably need to double that up, really. But hopefully we will be able to replace the bioreactor with either nuclear power or thermal. So for the time being, I think we should be okay. I'm going to put my knife away. Let's chuck these guys in here. There we are. And we will make this our modification station room. We'll make it nice and pretty. I think I've got some stuff in my inventory there that needs to be dropped out. Let's grab that radio message.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Okay, so
location uploaded to PDA.
We've got another guy to save.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Hello, Matthias. Starbug was an awesome ship. I always wanted a Scutter. Scutters are adorable. Do you guys think Geospermbergia is a different Pteranodon species or its own species? So I think what you mean there, Jurassic Mation, is do you think it's a species of Pteranodon or do you think it's a new genera of animal? I think it's very difficult to tell based on the amount of material we have for it. Would you rather be swallowed whole or ripped to pieces? Joshua, that's a question I don't want to try to answer. Okay. So, we need to create... where it is... Let's see... Right, we need to create one of those, and we need to create one of these. Now we're going to need quite a lot of bits for these, including computer chips. So I'm going to grab the computer chip recipe as well. Food, electronics, computer chip. There we go. So we need a lot of copper wire for these pieces. Luckily we've got plenty of copper. So let's make the computer chips first. So each computer chip is a gold, coral, and wire. So we need 4 bits of copper for the wires. We need 4 lots of table coral samples. And we need 2 chunks of gold. I think I grabbed some gold earlier, didn't I? Yes, 2 chunks of gold. There we go. Would you rather be attacked by a chimpanzee or a jaguar? A jaguar, King Giga, because it would be quick. Okay, so there's our computer chips that we need, so we can get rid of the computer chip. We now need 1 piece of titanium. We need a diamond. Luckily, I've got a lot of them. There's a diamond. We need a chunk of lead. We need another 3 pieces of titanium. Ooh, we're actually out of titanium. So, gonna have to go and grab some more. And we need some more copper wire as well, so I'm gonna have to grab some more copper. Oh, I've got copper wires already pre-made here. That was silly of me. Right, Okay, let's put down the modifications. No, let's put down the vehicle modifications station, because then we can build the cargo carrying bits for the Seamoth, and then that means we can like bring back so much more material for him. Of course, the modification station needs to cut into a wall. So let's get rid of that reinforcement. Let's build the modification station. And then let's put the reinforcement over here. Redo sarcastically, have fun. Right, so we can get rid of the vehicle modification station from here now. Right, so let's just have a look at what we've got access to here, because we've got a lot of access now. So through modding, the Seamoth is very, very customizable. We've got obviously the depth modules, which we'll need to have, as well as the solar charger, perimeter defense system, torpedo launchers, the radar, sonar. We can fit it with laser cannons, but one of the best things we can fit it with are the prawn suit drilling arms. So we can now drill through the big chunks of material that we find around with the Seamoth, which is kind of a bit of a game changer, really. But the storage modules is what we want. So, titanium times 3 and lithium. Damn it. Right, we're going to have to go on a titanium hunt. Let's just go and see if any of the stalkers have collected some for us. Yeah, it is a really substantial sort of game changer, the Seamoth sort of prawn suit mod. It keeps the prawn suit. It keeps the Seamoth useful, and the additional depth enhancements it also has means that you can use the sea moth into the late game, which is one of the areas I always thought that the game kind of suffered, was the late game, because you principally have to always use the prawn suit, and I really don't like the prawn suit. I find it kind of slow, kind of unagile, kind of. It's just not as fun to use, in my opinion, as the just gonna. Oh, I can't steal that one because the inventory is full. Was that a tooth there, though? I'm gonna grab that. If you were transported to the Chem beds. What are the Chem beds, Jurassic Mission? I've probably heard of them, but I've probably just know them by a different name. Hopefully there should be enough titanium to build the modification station and get the things for our sea moth. I'm assuming it is a fossil dig site. I just can't remember where it is. We've got a lot of interesting materials here, including magnesium and mercury ore. So there must be some interesting elements that we're going to need to make. Okay. Let's get this modification station built. Wrong one. I'm gonna put it there, down here. So what do we have access to in here? Much bigger storage modules, which will come in handy. We have access to depth modules. And Cyclops depth modules. The ultra high capacity tanks. Right, yeah, so there's a lot of bits and bobs that we're going to have access to now. But obviously, we're going to have to make sure we can go and grab all the material for them, really. Right, let's go grab some lithium and build these storage bins for the sea moth. And then we will have to go and grind up some more lithium, that's for sure. Okay, so storage module 1, 2, 3. We've only got in. What was that? What were we short on? Titanium. We've got enough for 3. Let's get these upgrades put in. So again, thanks to the mod, we can have up to 12 upgrades for the sea moth. But I already know that the storage bins have to go in the main slots. So that's a little frustrating, but it will help us. Just gonna dump what's left of the titanium and the lithium in there. Okay, what do we need for a drill arm? Because that's what we really need. 5 titanium, lithium, and 4 diamonds. Okay, so we're going to need to go out on another titanium hunt. Let's take the sea moth.
Welcome aboard Cal Systems Online.
And let's go on another titanium hunt. Really, we just want the debris. Titanium debris. There's a couple. It's a dig site from Morocco with Spinosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus. Oh, I know the fossil beds you're on about now. Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be a little dangerous, but then again, with all the modern representations of Spinosaurus, I see it so much more as kind of like a hippo. Like, it's obviously dangerous if you piss it off, but I can imagine that most of the time they're just happy sort of wallowing about. Ah, copper. Gold. Nothing. Okay, Joshua. Okay, metal salvage. Is there anything in here that we can scan for? Yes, there is. Inventory full, damn it. So with the Argo being the name for my future Seamoth, what should the Cyclops be? I'm not sure about your Cyclops. Okay, is this storage full now? No, got space in that, good. So what we will do is we'll fill up, oh, radiation. Okay, can't go any further that way. So we'll fill up the Seamoth with pieces and bits and bobs. And then what we'll do is we'll try and find the Degassi habitat in the Grand Reef, because that's really the next sort of big story place to go. But we need to be able to dive the Seamoth deeper to get there, so... Just make sure we maximize how much we're grabbing. Ooh. Those gasopods. Our inventory full. You know what? We can do without the copper. Delta sub. In reference to Delta Rune. Would you rather see what Spinosaurus actually looks like, or see what Tyrannosaurus actually looks like? Yeah, I would say Spinosaurus. Because Spinosaurus is that, like, one dinosaur where we're not really sure how it, like, lived. Generally, so... It would be interesting to go back in time and kind of get a first... You know, eyewitness impression of how it lived.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, lovely. Whoops. Hello, Glitz. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Okay, I know this bit is going to be a bit tedious, going back and forth and making sure everything is in the right places. But good inventory management is kind of important for this game. I do have auto sort, like these auto sort containers I can use, but they do require a lot of resources to actually build. So for the time being, I'm kind of happy doing it by hand. Okay, an overgrown Sugo with vertebrae issues. Would be good to be able to put the last storage container on here. We will do the naming of the Seamoth in a minute. Let's just put things away. Let's find it. Where's that? If we grab that lithium, you can build that large storage container. Right, let's get this named. We will name our sea moth Sea Slug. What color shall we have our sea slug? Berenson, since you're naming our sluggy. What color are we going to have him? Okay. Oh, sorry. King Giga came up with a name. Right, so King Giga needs to determine the color.
I think it's because I'm turning it off.
I feel like green is a good possibility, considering it's a slug. While King Giga is figuring out, I'm going to... Okay, if we're going to take it to the Grand Reef, we are definitely going to need the depth modules, so... Titanium ingot and glass ×2 is what we need, so let's go and grab those. I'd say reddish pink, okie dokie. Titanium ingot, and we need 2 glass. Just gonna see how to get it to the next depth. Plastil ingot, magnetite ×2 and enameled glass. I might be able to do that. So I've got a ingot. Plastil, I think it's lithium. Lithium ×2. So you got that. So that's the plastil ingot. Then it was it manganite, wasn't it, which we've got. Seek fluid intake. Sorry, computer.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then it was enameled glass, wasn't it? Which we can do because we have stalker teeth. Sorry, King Giga. I thought it was. I thought it had been Berenzin who came up with that. I do apologize. Not that one. This one. There we go. Depth module ×2. Jolly good. And then we can put this into one of the other slots. Crush depth is now 500 meters. So that gives us quite a lot of capability there. And so you said sort of reddish, whoops, base color, sort of a reddish pink. Something that's a bit too pink, I think. More red, I think. Something like that. I am going to put the name in white so we can see it, and the interior I'm going to have in white as we'll have it in black. The stripe colors kind of always malfunction in this game, really. They never show up as well, so you kind of always have the black. But I think that's I don't know. I think maybe more pink, something more red. What about that? What about that sort of color? I quite like that one. The sea slug. I think that looks quite good. Now, if we are taking it to the Great Reef, it's probably worth grabbing some other protective elements. Perimeter defense system, sonar, copper wire, and magnetite ×2. Let's get the sonar upgrade for it as well, because it will be useful to be able to scan the surrounding environment. So copper wire and magnetite ×2. That's the rest of our magnetite, so I'll have to go and do a... Just grab those 2 waters. I'm going to turn those 2 waters into a big water. And we'll keep hold of that for the time being. So Fletcher, I know you and Dane are 2 of the gamers, so who's the 3rd member? So, mine and Dane's American buddy Fallout is going to be joining the channel. He's going to be our 3rd member. And, he's, the games he play are he plays very different games to the sort of things me and Dane play. Fallout plays a lot of things like so he wants to do the Arkham Batman games, he wants to play GTA for the channel, the Mad Max games, that sort of thing. So he's got some very different game tastes, which is kind of good because it means that our channel becomes a little bit more diverse. He's going to be streaming on Wednesday nights because that's his day of work. And to begin with, he's going to be streaming because he's completely 100% new to sort of YouTube and that sort of thing. So obviously, any support you guys can give him will be greatly appreciated. Right. Time for us to go and explore the Great Reef properly.
Welcome aboard Cal Systems.
Although before I go anywhere, I am going to repair the sea slug. There we go. Look at that, with all these upgrades. Can we switch to the sonar? Oh, I think I've... Oh, hang on. I need to figure out how these work. Used to be able to just switch to them.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How do these work? If I put that into there, that into there, does it have to be...
All systems
There we go.
online.
That's better. I think it got stuck on the ultimate water. Yeah, so that's a lump of... So that'll be one of the things we'll be able to mine with the arms once we stick it on. I think that's lead, that one. Now, the Great Reef has a lot of bits and bobs going on around it. There's a massive wreck here to explore. It's a huge chunk of the ship. And there is a lot of stuff around. So I'm gonna plonk the sea moth here. Let's go for a swim. Big chunk of quartz so we can mine at some point. Fragments of the moon pool. And the scanner room. There's lots of rubies and uranite around here, which is what we need to be grabbing for our nuclear plans. Dive box I grabbed when we were last here. Yes. There are lots of dangers that do lurk around this reef, including the warpers. I think the first one thing we will need to do is a self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
Okie dokie. Exploring some of these wrecks can be a little disorientating. So up here we got a door to cut through and a vent. Right, let's cut through the door. Oh god, you're infected. Quite possibly. We need to put the next battery in. Oh god, there's another door to cut through. And, oh, Cyclops docking bay repair module.
New blueprint acquired.
What's in here? Okay, I'm worried about the amount of oxygen we have, so I'm going to go refill up and move the sea slug closer. Oh, actually, before I go anywhere, let's put the stuff in the storage that we've discovered so far. Now we're going to have to switch the power source with this one. Okie dokie. Through here. Actually, I'm curious where this goes. Hey, this comes out the top. Okay. So down and through here. And we can go down again. Let's go down again. Fletcher, would you accept hot chocolate milk from a Reaper Leviathan? That sounds really questionable, Lorenzen. So I'm gonna say no, I wouldn't. Okay, what's in here? Oh wow, this place is actually pretty big. Repulsion cannon.
New blueprint acquired.
And we got some drill arm pieces. Can we open this door here? No. Okay. Where does this go? Into the room next door? No. Goes up. Down into Oh, it's another route in. Okie dokie. Torpedo fragment. No power pylons, though. Oh, it's the grappling arm fragment. Oh, well, still, yeah, I think it's still sus. Okay, that's us in here. And then, of course, there was... I think this area is actually completely devoid of anything. Yeah, I can't see anything else in here, so I'm going to call it as explored. So let's get out of here. Testing my memory, trying to remember where I've been going. There we go. Let's fill up these tanks. And let's mark this out on the map as explored. Right. Let us go for a swim and get further down.
Then I do need help because he is just regenerating himself.
Oh, this is steep. Lots of quartz lying around. I want to keep a lookout. So somewhere around is like a really big cave with, and it's just full of the nuclear material stuff. Oh, hello, Warper. Hang on, is that it?
I'll tell you in a second.
That looks like it. Let's go have a look. Yes, this is what I have been looking for. Usually it's full of the yes, there we go. Uraninite. It's just full of uraninite and rubies.
New blueprint acquired.
Hello, Joshua. Diamond, ruby. Need to keep a lookout for those green rocks, because that's what we need for our power supply problems. Hello, Reginald. Okay, not as much uraninite in there as I would have hoped. There's one. And another one. Lithium, always useful. Ah, there's some more. And more. So what we'll do with that is we'll turn it into nuclear fuel rods. Inventory full. That's annoying. We can turn them into nuclear fuel rods, and then we can give ourselves a nuclear power plant.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Gold. Diamond. Uranite. Ruby.
You can get some time if you want.
Lithium. Okay, not bad. Let's grab that chunk of quartz since I'm here. Oh, fuck! The fuck? Since when? Since when were one of you here? Holy shit. No, please stop attack. No!
Do you know else? Subnautica. Now, what have you done for the rest of
Oh, shite.
you know, making concerns because I need some materials.
Oh, all those materials we just gathered as well. What? Since when is there one of these guys here? Oh, for fuck's sake. He just came out of nowhere.
Let's match it multiple diamonds anyway.
Well, that's an inconvenience. Because that's... all that material we gathered. It's just been wasted. That's so frustrating. I know they've been there, but I've never, like, usually I've always been able to avoid them. I've never known them to be that aggressive like that. Usually I manage to, you know, skirt. They just stay kind of where they are. Motherfuck. I've lost all that material. And my sea moth. All those depth enhancements. God damn.
Oxygen.
Okay then. Back to British territory, I suppose. Can't believe we lost all that material. Where the heck is my vehicle? There it is up there. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, what a waste. Actually gutted about that. One lone uraninite crystal is all we managed to recover. And we're full up on the salt storage. Bugger. I feel bad about Sea Slug. I feel bad about Sea Slug as well. I left him outside thinking he would be safe, and Ghost Leviathan just showed up out of nowhere. And then he disappeared. He destroyed Sea Slug and then he fucked off. Ah. That's very frustrating.
Okay. Do you have your...
Oh well, time to replace our poor old destroyed Seamoth. Titanium, 2 glass.
Ah, right. I need spare shards.
We need a lubricant, which you're gonna have to go and get from our creep vine samples outside. Yeah, the monster Ghost Leviathan showed up out of nowhere and did me in. Look, you are getting on my wick. You will not leave me alone. Find somewhere else to live. That is not my garden.
Just need you to do it everywhere else.
Bloody thing.
It's easier to see than ever.
Dude, if you carry on, you'll go the same way as your mate that I just murdered. Those bloody sand sharks have been a pain in the arse ever since I put my garden there. Yes, Sea Slug the Second will be created. We'll even try and make a proper good power cell for him instead of just the bog standard one. So, power cell. This will make him, and then we'll make him a proper good power cell to supercharge him a bit. Where is the... There it is. the hell is this biter doing up here? Seeing how easily Sea Slug died to the Ghost Leviathan, I'd pass.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes. That Ghost Leviathan was determined to destroy that submarine. Right. Well, this is Sea Slug the Second. There's roughly the color he was. There we are. Sea Slug the Second. Just dump the extra lubricant into here. You got 2 batteries that need to be charged. Right, let's make the Seamoth a properly good battery. Nuclear batteries, mercury, magnetite, magnesium battery. Magnesium batteries sound interesting. Magnesium times 3, copper ore, lithium, and silicon rubber. What do we need for magnesium? Salt, acid, mushroom, and cave sulfur. I do have a lot of salt. Okay. Let's go on a bit of a hunt for the bits and bobs to make magnesium. I'll go and grab some more acid mushrooms. I think we should have plenty of lithium, or just about. And we need another cave sulfur. Which means we need to go and find those crash fish. Oh. I was confused momentarily by the bloody Gary fish that appeared. Oh god. Jump scared by a crash fish. Okay, there were none. See if we can find another one. Those crash fish always feel like they're everywhere, and then when you actually want one, you can't find one. This is a relaxing game. Sometimes. It's nice to just swim about, but... And then you have other times which are just, like, full of terror. Ah, no cave sulfur. I wonder if it blowing up is what's destroying the material I need. Maybe I need to... Ah, none on you either. Bloody hell. Need oxygen. I feel like our goal should be to murder all the Leviathans. I don't think I can achieve that. No, the Leviathans are scary enough without trying to go and murder them all. Cave sulfur. Useful. See if I can find a few more. Let's just go on a general grabbing spree. He got me that time. Cheeky thing. Right. Well, I tried to hit him with the slow gun, but didn't quite get him. Inventory full. What can I get rid of? I'd rather have the sulfur than the mushroom. Right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I did. I just got given a solar panel. Power.
Did you have cave sulfur? You did. Useful. Right, let's go back to British territory and turn this into magnesium. And then turn the magnesium into magnesium batteries, and then make a magnesium power cell for the sea moth. How spiteful are the crashfish? The crashfish are incredibly spiteful. I mean, they literally just blow up. Another one just tried to get me there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we should be able to make the magnesium now. Boomer fish because they blow up. That's quite a good one. chuck this stuff there. Cave sulfur.
Doing this with my backpacks,
Okay, so for the magnesium batteries, what? Hang on, one magnesium battery requires 3. Oh, to hell with that. That's a waste of material. That's just a waste of material. Sorry. That's a waste of time. I didn't realize it. 3 magnesium. And 1 magnesium itself requires quite a lot of crap. That's that I think is just a bit excessive. Magnetite battery requires magnetite, titanium, and silver ore. That seems a little bit fairer. Ruby batteries require 2 rubies, golds, and wiring kit. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. 2 rubies, so that's 4 rubies. There's what, 1 lump of gold each battery, so I got 2 gold and wiring kits, wasn't it? Hang on a second. Okay. 2 ruby batteries. Ruby powered cell needs silicon rubber. I'm gonna have to go out and harvest one of our creep vines.
I hope you realize you just show me absolutely everything in there.
There you go. Plenty of silicon rubber.
It's nice to put them
And 1 ruby power cell.
It's in the first
Excellent.
chest so far. Got 4
Rubies
specific
are
chests.
very beautiful, I agree. Can I change it here? No, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to drop the slug.
Welcome aboard All systems online.
It is going to the third chest. It seems to be doing this little cluster here first.
Okay, so standard power cell is 200 power, but a ruby power cell is 550. So that's a really good upgrade. Having more power in the power cell means that we can use more of the sort of component parts, like the protection systems and stuff, without causing too much drain, which would be useful. Now then. The depth module, titanium ingot and glass ×2. I do apologize, folks. This is going to take a little time to get our poor sea slug back up to spec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit low on the old quartz. There we are. Imagine a cyclops of ruby power cells. The ruby power cells isn't even as high as they go. Like, there's another layer of like cells we haven't unlocked yet. Okie dokie. And then depth module times 2 is plastil, magnetite, and enameled glass. I don't think we have the bits for the magnetite, do we? We may have to go on a bit of a... I think we need to go on a bit of a grabbing of material hunt. Because we can't really... Yeah, losing that sea slug the first was painful.
I was at spawn in once.
Like, 'cause we're out of lithium now as well. Okay. I think we need those drill arms. Titanium times 5. Oh, it would require a lithium to do the drill arms, wouldn't it? God damn it. You know where I think there is a good source of lithium, actually? Let's go find those, let's go find the mushroom forest. Because I'm pretty sure lithium grows on the outside of the big mushroom trees. Let's go find the mushroom forest. Okay. Trying to remember the way to it. Pretty sure it's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in this direction. Ooh. More shipwreck components. I'll explore those another time. Where is this? I am sure the mushroom cave, the mushroom forest is around here somewhere. Sharky boys. This is the floating islands. Again, the little sea slug is not really suited for this area. I hear Das Reaper.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
Ah. I've skirted the mushroom forest. Whoops. Right, I need to travel back west. Yes, I found the island. We'll save exploring the island for next stream. For now, I want to get give my little sea slug. Hello, bone shark. Upgraded and in a bit of a better condition. Oh, big wreck down there. Okay, I need to go that direction. Is it down here? Big chunk of lithium there. Shame I can't use it. Over here? How is it this difficult to not be able to find some giant... Ah, here we are. Here we are. The big supersized mushroom forest. Good. Now a lot of them tend to get like lithium that grow on the outsides. If you're lucky.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint all-terra vehicle signatures.
Oh, there is bits and pieces around there. Fragments of a cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, this biome used to be horrible on the older versions of the game before they did the below zero patch, because the it was just killer for the rendering to render everything, and it would be really pop-in. But since the below zero patch, there's so little pop-in now. It's quite impressive, actually. I am damaging my Seamoth quite a bit. There is somewhere like a really, really big one, which tends to have loads of... Hello, what's down in there? Nothing. There's like a really, really big version of one of these, which has like a tunnel system inside. Because these all seem stubbornly without the lithium that I've come here to gather. Unless they've changed... Unless they, with the update, they've changed the rules on what spawns where. I'm suddenly aware now of being able to hear reapers. Okay, let's have a look at the map. I think it's in that block there to the east. Ah! It's like the biggest tree around. I have to get out and repair the bloody thing again. Or is it over there? So north. Oh, hello. LifePod 13.
Integrating new PDA data.
Well, that's an entirely pointless life pod. Oh well. Ah, haha. This looks like it. Okay, supersized tree. Right. This guy usually has... There's a chunk. There we go. Yeah, this guy has lithium that tends to grow all around it and over it, which is very, very useful. And there should also be a couple of ways inside. Oh, what is that? What is this? Coral shell plate. Ah, diamond. Ah. We have found a way in. Right, this is always the dangerous bit, because you can get really turned around in these. Ah, but that is why I helpfully have our little beacon maker. Ah, crashed cuttlefish egg! We found our little cuttlefish egg. Cute. I was kind of hoping for more lithium, though.
You are currently inside a long calcified root system. Evidence suggests it was eaten away by other life forms over many centuries to form these natural caves.
Okie dokie. We have completely explored this one.
I'm sleeping.
Let's take another little jaunt around the outside. It can be very tricky to see things sometimes. Chunk of Cyclops. It is not the Cyclops I want. Right now, anyway. Because that really will be a resource hog.
That zombie that we saw earlier had something like that.
And what is in here? Let's have a look. Nope, just lots of gel sacks. Interesting. Another chunk of lithium, that's good. Diamond. Lithium. Having to be awfully careful. Bone shark eggs.
I have not found a desert, I have just found a cactus.
You know what? I don't see anything else here worth picking up. So let's get back to the sub. There we go. Maybe there'll be plenty more on the outside. I don't remember lithium ever being this rare. It used to be all over. Oh shoot! You don't look friendly. Bloody thing. I remember that in the game when I last played through, like, lithium was everywhere. Now it seems to be nowhere. And these guys don't seem to be growing it like they used to. So maybe they got rid of that feature as well. Anyway, we should have a couple of chunks, which should be enough, hopefully, for a drill arm. And once we have a drill arm, we should find things a bit easier to go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But at least we know where these things are now. Back to British territory. Is it possible to name your pet creatures? It is not, unfortunately. And we will not be able to incubate our cuttlefish until we have the
Fluid intake.
aquariums. But I think we get those from the next location in the barrier in the Great Reef, so... Everything is everywhere until you actually need it. Exactly. I would get so lost on this game. I mean, I only know my way around because I've played the game before, so have reasonably good map knowledge already, and the map mod really does help as well. I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to drop all this stuff off. I'm not going to go make the prawn suit drills now. We're going to drop the stuff off.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm going to make a sonar for the Seamoth. And then we're gonna quickly go to the Great Barrier Reef and see if we can find that Degassi magnet. Oh right, it requires the 2 magnetites, and I've got none of them left, have I? Yes, that was the problem. Screw it. We'll take a risk going without the sonar, so we won't know if there's anything around. But I really want... Oh, it's at 500 meters though, isn't it? No, 250. Okay. So if we oh shoot! Oops. Let's just grab a drink.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Vital signs stabilizing. We need some food though.
Calorie intake recommended.
I love the fact that today's mission was to, like, actually explore more than what I've managed to do. Blowing up Sea Slug the First has really dented plans. Okay, come on, Sea Slug the Second.
All systems online.
Oh no, that one is at 500 meters. So I can't get down to it without the upgrade. The upgrade needed lithium, didn't it? It needed magnetite to do that upgrade, which we don't have any of. Because okay, we won't be able to go there. Let's make the drill arm then, and we'll go drilling. Titanium times 5, lithium times 1, diamond times 4. Let's go make ourselves a big old drill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab some more of that as well, because we can make the other. Hopefully make the other 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, losing Sea Slug the First has really set me back. There we are. So, And there's our one of those, and then if we stick this on P, there's our little drill arm. Let's go find something to drill.
All systems online.
Let's head back into the crab snake caves. Because now we've got a bit of a greater depth, we should be able to explore these a little bit easier. Let's go find something to drill. Gold? No, but what's this? This is silver. Silver we can do. You have to be careful to make sure you actually grab the silver ore when it spawns. This guy... Yeah, that got you to go away, didn't it? So I drilled him. Ooh, is that magnetite down there? It is. See, now usually these drill things would be completely useless to you until you had the prawn suit, and you don't get the prawn suit until the late game. So all these drilling sites that you actually kind of really need to improve your technology level and stuff, you would be completely unable to use them until they were basically not very useful. So all this mod does is it means that you can actually make use of things a little bit more efficiently, which is why I use it, because it's not a cheat. There is a mod that allows you to do something similar using the laser cutter to also mine, but I think that's a bit of a cheat because you get the laser cutter quite early on in your playthrough. This feels like more of a it makes more sense sort of thing. And the fact that it automatically gets placed into your inventory as well, it's just useful. Gold, I don't really need. Gold you don't ever seem to lose track of too much. A diamond. Just grab that one. But really, I would love to find a... Leave me alone, crab snake, or I swear I will... grind you up in my drill. Okay, let's just see if we can find one more thing to drill up, preferably lithium. Although magnetite may also be useful, but lithium is really what I would prefer. Gold. What's this? Magnetite again. Okay, we'll just drill up this one. Watch out for the crab snakes. Yeah, the crab snakes are like not too worrying once you got to this stage. Seriously though, I did not expect to encounter that ghost leviathan. Ooh. I'll have to be careful and look out for him in future. Ah! Okay. I know I'm overrunning a bit, but I'm gonna grab this lithium since I'm here. Because I'm gonna really need it. I think the scariest is I think the scariest is the Reaper Leviathan, because it does have that call that you can that you can always hear, and it's really fast, really agile. Like the adult ghost leviathans might be bigger, but I think they're a bit less scary to me. Oh, now comes the tricky bit of finding the way out of this bloody cave system. Oh, hang on. Ooh, there we go. Way out. I don't think it's the way we went in. But it'll do. Giant crashfish leviathan. What, just blows up and blows half the planet to pieces. Yeah. Yeah, don't be ticking me off. I will drill you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So how much did we get from that little trip? Like, quite a chunk. That's quite a good load of material from each one. I think it's about 8. I think it's 8 blocks of material from each drilling bit. Maybe a bit more. So that's a really good load of silver. I'm gonna have to expand my storage a bit, I think. Oh, that magnetite. Considering how much magnetite I found, I might be able to build some of the self-sorting machines as well. Just chuck stuff in. Yeah, look how much magnetite we've got. So the self-sorting titanium and wiring kit. Auto saw distributor. Looks like an auto also unloading items from a docked vehicle. Okay, so that needs kyanite, so we can't grab that one. But that requires ruby, titanium, and computer chip. That's titanium and a wiring kit, so that's fine. And then we need the magnetite for the auto sorting. So what I can do off stream is with this all this magnetite, I can not only get the Seamoth back into good order, but I can also make sure that gathering materials will go a little quicker next time. But yeah, we have overrun a little bit, but I want to thank everyone for tuning in to come and watch me play Subnautica today, and the trials and tribulations that we have gone through with poor old Sea Slug the First. Sea Slug the Second will hopefully have a longer lifetime than Sea Slug the First. We'll find out. Next stream, I might do a couple of streams in the week, just because I want to kind of get through a bit more Subnautica. So I might do a Wednesday stream or a Thursday stream. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to like if you have not already done so, subscribe if you're new or watching this after the fact. And yeah, wherever you are, enjoy the rest of your Sundays, stay safe, and good night.